Hi, Glenn Phillips, Lake Homes Realty and lakehomes.com. You know, with the uncertainty of the coronavirus and the real estate market, you may have been thinking, if you own a lake home, should I be concerned about my investment? Do I need to be thinking about selling that home, or just to protect your investment? Well, you know, selling a lake home, there are times where it's a good idea, times it's not. Let me tell you a time it's not good to sell. When you can afford that home, you're not worried about liquidity, you're wanting to use that home for you and your family, and you don't have a need to sell it and you love using it, this is not the time to sell. Hey, life's short, enjoy this thing. However, if you don't use that home as often, or maybe it's become a bit of a challenge to move back and forth, or used it for big groups and you don't feel comfortable with that, or you do need liquidity out of that home, this may be a time that you should consider selling, because I actually believe that right now is one of the best times to sell a lake home, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I believe that's true. So, reason number 1, price peak. Even before COVID-19, we had slowly moved up to a price peak, unlike the boom bust of 2009, and we had already reached sort of a peak. Well, let's be honest. With the uncertainty right now, we're not going to get higher prices. There's not going to be something to massively drive those prices up further. Will they drop rapidly or slowly? We don't know. But I think you can understand that right now, we're about as good at pricing as we're going to have for a while. Second reason, buyer demand. Before COVID-19, we had more buyers than we had properties to sell. This is what my agents in all the markets across the country were repeatedly telling me. If I get an appropriately priced home, I can sell it. Interestingly, the coronavirus issue hasn't changed that. In fact, we've seen an acceleration of buyer interest. They seem to be far more serious. You know, they don't want to go look at me homes. They want to pick, and they've used online resources. They've used the virtual tours that our agents make available so they can see that home before they make the trip. These buyers are interested, willing, able, and can afford to buy these properties. That demand has held, at least for now. Reason number 3 is a good reason to sell your home right now, is limited inventory. Now, if you look at lakehomes.com, we have almost 100,000 homes and lots for sale across the country, and we update that every day. And you say, well, that's not limited. But I'm talking about appropriately priced, sellable now inventory. Some of these properties listed across the country are speculative in nature, where somebody, if they get a crazy price, they'll sell it. So if you want to put your home on the market and you price it appropriately for your market, I'm not talking about a discount, just don't overprice it, and it's got great features, it's in good shape, or you adjust for that with price, you're going to see that that fits very well to this buyer peak demand with an inventory that makes it very palatable to get a home sold right now. Reason number 4 is cheap money. You know, mortgage rates are at crazy low interest. Interestingly, I believe this will sort of, the economy is going to hamper the first-time home buyer. But people who buy lake homes, over half our deals are cash. However, people who can afford lake homes, even if they have cash, may want to get a mortgage. The money is cheap, but it's not easy. But our buyer demographic, whether they pay with cash or mortgage, can still get access to these funds at these great rates. So that money is still available to this population. And our last reason, number 5, why it's a great time, is economic timing. Now, anybody who tells you what's going to be happening at the end of 2020 because of their financial models is pulling it out of there, you know what. There is no model for this. People are guessing. But I think it's practical. We're bright folks that we know there's some uncertainty coming, and it's very likely we're having a slowdown that could turn into a recession, and this may last for a while. If it doesn't, that's great. But let's say it's going to get slower before it picks up, and that's an unknown, which means now is still a great time to make these transactions happen. You've got all these things lined up. Now, if you love your lake home and you don't need or want to sell it, hey, we love the lake lifestyle. You go live that. But if you just want to understand your options and explain it, I'm going to be honest, our agents can uniquely help you understand what your opportunities are. We're the only brokerage that not only has local agents in your market, but we have national presence. All these agents are licensed with us that are on lakehomes.com. We give our agents all sorts of data so they can help you understand how to compete, not just with the house down the street, but the one in other markets in other states at other lakes. We'll work with your schedule. You know, if you explore and it's not your thing right now, that's great. We just want to be of help. We're cool with that. We're not going to give you a high pressure point. We live the lake lifestyle too. So I hope my information today has been helpful. Be sure to visit lakehomes.com for more tips, more videos like these. Ask our Lake Homes Realty agents if they can be of help with any question you have. They love being helpful, and I hope you have a great day.
Visit lakehomes.com for more information.